Forget Bonnie and Clyde and Jesse James. The real pros steal money in supermassive amounts on an individual scale. And for massive thefts, you need to be organized and connected, meaning big businesses and politicians rank high on the list of the world's greatest heists. People tend to overlook the fact that pulling such missions require both courage and wit, as evident by the 5 most impressive heists of all time that we're about to show you. Have you ever found yourself in the middle of a robbery scene? Well, if you haven't, stay still. We're about to show you movie-like incidents that happened in real life. But before we begin, kindly subscribe to our channel for more of our fantastic content. Please give us a like, share the video, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for timely updates of our weekly uploads. Let's get it on! Number 1. The Antwerp Diamond Heist. The Antwerp Diamond District is one of the most heavily secured places in the world. There are billions of dollars worth of diamonds changing hands every year. In the year 2003, one gang was daring enough to pull off what they considered the biggest heist in history. A former employee of the Diamond Center, Leonardo Notarbartolo, led the robbery. He was a small-time diamond dealer who was also responsible for many minor jewelry robberies. Leonardo insists that an identified diamond dealer who recruited him for the crime contacted him. He said the dealer paid him to take pictures of the vault's complex security system. It is from these pictures that the dealer created a complete replica of the vault. He claims that they set him up with a group of Italian jewelry thieves, each with specific skills for the robbery. However, the police were not convinced of this, and there has not been a single shred of proof to support his claims. The robbers got through all 10 layers of security, bypassed all cameras, the combo dial, the magnetic sensors, the locked steel gate, the light, heat, and motion sensors, as well as the keypad disarming sensors. They used aluminum to trick the magnetic field and strip off the plastic of the wire sensors. They even loaded up bags of diamonds and jewelry, which took 2 hours to get all out. Some gang members have since been arrested and sentenced to prison. Number 2. The $500 million cyber heist. In 2009, cybercriminals from Eastern Europe infiltrated at least 100 banks in 30 countries. They could break in $1 billion of transfers and hijacked ATM machines in 2 years. This was possible with the help of a mysterious virus called Spy Eye. The attackers first struck the banks in Germany, Russia, China, and the United States. Initially, these Russian cyber thieves got away with the crime, and eventually the police did catch up with them. The inventor of Spy Eye, Alexandra Panin, who went by the names Gribodemon or Harder Man online, pleaded guilty to the conspiracy of committing the crimes in January of 2014, after reaching a deal with the prosecutors. The authorities said that Spy Eye was developed in 2010 and used to infect over 50 million computers. This caused nearly $1 billion worth of damage to individuals and financial institutions around the world. A second thief, a 27-year-old man from Algeria, known online as PX1, was sentenced to 15 years in prison for selling Spy Eye versions online. He used it to steal vital information from several financial institutions. Spy Eye was a virus that secretly installed itself in computers to steal sensitive information, including bank statements, credit card information, passwords, and PINs. Once the virus took over the computer, it gave hackers all access to control the computer and tricking its users into surrendering personal information, including data grabbing. Panin conspired with other cyber thieves to sell it to unsuspecting users and also advertised it on online cybercrime forums. He sold versions of the virus at prices ranging from $5,000 and $10,000. This led to the infection of more computers worldwide and commercialized the wholesale theft of financial and personal information. Number 3. The French Heist of the Century. On July 16, 1976, a group of criminals robbed a branch of the Société Générale, which is the third largest bank in France. Using the tunnels underneath the city, the gang destroyed the floor beneath the bank's basement vault and gained access to the bank's notes and jewelry. Located within were gold bars and safety deposit boxes. French's gangster Cassandre was arraigned in court in 2018 for a crime that he committed over 40 years ago. This was after police discovered a manuscript of a book that he wrote on his computer describing how the crime was executed and noticed that he could have been the mastermind behind the heist. Later, his children confessed about how much their father would brag about the robbery. According to the Société Générale account of the incident, they say the thieves may have taken their time over the weekend, going through the vault's contents. They even had the luxury to picnic using the depositor's silverware. Cassandre had assumed that he was safe because the crime was too old to be revisited, but today he stands trial for the same. He is being charged with laundering the millions of dollars, a crime to which he later admitted to. He is said to have used 6 people and 30 tanks to fuel the welding torches used to cut into safes and safety deposit boxes. Today, his family is facing a series of questions on his business dealing. Number 4. The $1 million pharmacy robbery. Over the years, dealing drugs has become quite a luxurious business, raking in millions of dollars for the daring traders. In 2016, the owner of a super pharmacy in Texas started the new year with a trashed business missing $1 million worth of drugs. The general manager, Jane Lawbaum, said the robbers broke into the store in the early hours of December 31st. A security camera showed 2 men breaking into the safe and taking out highly marketable drugs with a street value of up to $1 million. An employee named Richard Irby said the burglars tied him up with 3 other employees using zip ties. The thieves then filled up their bags and took off through the back door. Police say pharmaceutical robberies are escalating, owing to the high demand for drugs such as the yellow hydrocodone, Soma, and Xanax. Up to date, no arrests have been made, and the authorities wonder how long it will take for those crooks to decide if the drugs are worth all the trouble. The video footage was uploaded on YouTube and quickly went viral, gaining over 4 million views within the week. We can hope that eventually it will help in the apprehension of these robbers. And number 5, the Great Train Robbery. Now, here is an ancient robbery that was pulled off so creatively by a group of 15 men. A man identified as Napoleon, using inside information provided by a source known as the Coleman, was recognized as the de facto leader of the gang. This 12-carriage train carried traditional mail and something known as the HPV, or High Valued Package, among them loads of money and other valuable goods. The average value of the goods was about £3,000, but because the previous weekend before the heist was a bank holiday, they pegged the value of the goods to be around £3 million. The tactics used by this gang was cheeky, but workable, and also clever considering how long it was ago. In the early hours of the fateful day, the gang members covered a small signal light with a blanket and used a battery to illuminate the red stoplight. After they halted the train, the gang quickly overpowered the driver and the rest of the staff, either making them face down on the floor or handcuffing them together. They later raided all 120 sacks of HPV in under 20 minutes, whisking the goods in their awaiting Land Rovers, and then got away. Unfortunately, because of forensics and witness accounts, the authorities could catch up with them, and they all got arrested. Today, the only survivor of the gang is a man named Bob Welch. Did you enjoy this video? In your opinion, which heist do you think was best executed and why? Well, if you enjoyed our video, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more of our amazing content. Give us a like, share the video, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for timely updates of our weekly uploads. We value your feedback, so feel free to share your thoughts with us in the comment section below.